Everyone, welcome to How Tech. My name is Sam. I'm a data analyst and senior consultant for one of the top government consulting firms in the US. So people do ask me what is the difference between a data analyst and business analyst. In this video, I'll be explaining that difference. Before we get into this video, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon to get notification when I post a new video. Also, hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now all that is done, let's get into the video. So both business analysts and data analysts work with data. The difference is that what they do with that data. So what business analysts do is use that data for strategic business decisions, while data analysts gather data from different sources, usually it is the past data, and transform that data to some sort of a decision-making tool that will help the organization or a business in the future. So what they do is they use the past data. Uh, uh, they usually get raw data, clean it, prepare it, get the information from that data, and then visualize that information in some sort of a data visualization tools like Tableau or Microsoft Power BI. So people in either role need to have a love for data. They both need to have analytical mind, have a good problem solving skills, and the ability to see and work toward a bigger picture. Business analysts use data to identify problems and solutions, but do not perform a deep technical analysis of that data. They operate at a conceptual level. They define the strategy and communicate with stakeholders. They are also concerned with the business implication of that data. So business analysts do mostly talking to stakeholders. They communicate with stakeholders, tell them what the issue is, and then uh, uh, give them a solution like, hey, this could be the solution to that problem. Business analysts also typically have extensive domain and industry experience in areas such as e-commerce, manufacturing, healthcare. It could be any of the industries. There are business analysts in pretty much every industry. Business analysts are less technical than data analysts. However, they do need to have working knowledge of statistical tools, common programming languages, networks, and databases. For business analysts, a solid background in business administration is a real asset. However, it's not required. Many business analysts come from background in management, in business, IT, computer science, or related fields. However, the most business analysts I have seen, they come from non-technical background and has some sort of technical diplomas or some sorts of courses they did. That's how they got there. Uh, that's how they got into their business analyst career. So now data analysts, on the other hand, spend majority of their time gathering raw data from various sources, clean that data and transform it, and apply a range of specialized techniques to extract useful information and develop conclusion. Like I said earlier, so data analysts, they gather the past data, predict the future. They get raw data, clean it to whatever they need from the data, get information from that data, and then visualize that information in some sort of a data visualization tools like Tableau or Microsoft Power BI. It does not have to be that. So most of the business data analysts, they also have experience in Python or which also give you graphs and you can visualize data and those tools as well. So So data analyst needs to have a strong business intelligence and data mining skills, along with proficiency in demand techniques like machine learning and AI. Math or information technology background is desired for data analysts who require understanding of complex statistic algorithms and databases. So basically for data analysts, you need to have understanding of data. You need to be proficient in R, SQL, or also one of the other data mining techniques. I also have a video on there, so if you want to know uh, 5 certifications that data analysts can do, or some of the other videos that I have created about data analysts, so please look out for those and maybe check them out to see what the difference is and how to become a data analyst. I also have a video on what is the roadmap or career path for data analysts, so please check out that video as well. So additional requirements and abilities for business analysts. So business analysts take a holistic view of business problem or challenge. They work with individuals across the organization to get information necessary to drive the change. Develop clear, understandable business and project plan, report and analysis. They engage and communicate with stakeholders to all level the organization and present recommendation clearly and persuasively for the range audience. So business analysts, there's a lot of communication involved for business analysts. They have to talk to different stakeholders. They have, so if you're working on a project that requires some sort of a development, you're a business analyst, you will have to talk to the stakeholder what they want. What do they want out of that project? And then you'll talk to the developer like, hey, this is what the stakeholder wants, and then you communicate that information to the developer like, hey, this is their workflow diagram, that's how they want these things, and that's how they want their software developed, and things like that. So for business analysts, you need to have a understanding of how system works, how the system you're working in works, and how to communicate technically and non-technically. So the stakeholders usually are not non-technical. So for business analysts to have the skill to explain to them in a non-technical way, and then whatever the requirements are from a stakeholder and convey that to a developer who is more technical. So you'll have to tell developer and more, you have to make him understand or her understand in a more technical way how to create this product that a stakeholder is wanting. So the required abilities for data analysts is translate data into meaningful business insight. So like I said, for a data analyst, you have to get the information from the past and predict the future. You have to give some sort of an insight. So for example, if you were exploring data for a ice cream shop, and you want to see on which days the shop sold the most ice cream and why. So those will be the question you will be answering, and then you will show that some sort of a chart that you can show to a stakeholder like, hey, look at this chart. On this day, we sold a lot of ice cream. We've been selling a lot of ice cream on that day for the last 10 years. So you can stock up your your ice cream shop during that day or during that time. So you can sell a lot of ice cream. You can introduce new flavors during that time and things like that. And they usually work independently. So usually a data analyst, if he's working on the data, it'll be the same data analyst cleaning that data and then visualizing it for some sort of a group or a team or something like that. They usually do work in teams, but if you're working on a data set, then you will probably be working on that data set only. So like I said, you identify a relevant data set, you report results in clear and meaningful way, and you define new data collection and analysis as needed. That is the difference between data analysts and business analysts. If you would like me to go in more detail and how much they pay, what their major industries are, more statistic, I can definitely do that. Please let me know in the comments or send me an email. My email is on the YouTube channel. So please send me an email and I can definitely look into it and maybe create a more detailed video about data analysts or business analysts or whatever you guys would like. At the end, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notification. Also, please like the video if it was helpful to you. This will kind of help me grow my channel. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video.